Namaskaram everyone. Welcome to Living Clarity Insights. And today I want to talk about stress, and as I call it, the red zone. Being in the red zone when we are in stress. So, what is stress? Is it something we want to manage, or is it something we want to just avoid, or is it something we don't want to deal with at all? We don't want to let it even arise. So stress is our inability to manage our own energies, our own mind, our own physicality, our own emotions. And usually we tend to blame our work, our situations of our life for our stress and having it and feeling it. And it takes us off our center. And when we are in stress, we cannot function at our best. We cannot be creative. We cannot deliver in the best way. And we cannot be joyful because we are out of ourselves. We are not no more inside. We are all over the place when we are stressed. We are disconnected from our emotions. We are disconnected from our heart and our ability to be present. Usually when we are in stress, we are either in the past or in the future. We are not in the now. So actually we are in our worst place and we don't want to be there. Do we? I don't want to be there. So we want really to learn how to manage our energies, balance our energies, so we can be in our center and notice when we are starting to come into the red zone, into the stress zone, and immediately stand our ground to it and find our balance. Usually what we need to do is to really stop ourselves down, even if we have a lot of work and even if we are demanded to continue. The best way is to stop ourselves down and take a break and really manage our energies, like slow down, breathe, go into nature, go for it, take a break, a weekend, a day, an hour. Take a break to come out of this stress zone. This is what we can do in the moment when we see it come and arise. And instead of wanting to go because of the stress that our mind is telling us that we need to continue working and to deliver more and to create and be creative and productive, if we actually stop at that moment that we are stressed and take this break, we're going to be much more productive when we are calm and focused again and connected to ourselves. So this is what we can do in a moment, but to be able to understand that stress is starting to take hold of us, because usually we don't realize it till much later when we are in a very bad state of tension, because tension will come in the body. As tension comes in the mind, we will stop breathing properly, all our bodies start to tense, then we start to feel discomfort in the stomach, and so on. It starts to create a whole imbalance in the system. So if we realize it and we are balanced to realize it and stop there and take a moment, it's great. But to be there and to be able to do that, we need to be in balance. and to already have the possibility to manage our energies. And now, underlying this, the way to start managing our energies and our physicality and not to have stress is to change. I come back to the same place I always go. Change our habits, our daily habits. So by changing that, we are balancing our energies, which are mind, emotions. We are super alive because we have these good habits. And then the moment stress is arising, we are before it. We are there to realize it because we are awakened. We are awake. And then we will be able to not let it settle in us and bring us offset. So I wanted to reflect on this and observe how stress works in you. This is my insight for today. And also have created a list, a miracle list of good habits, a checklist that you will find either in my link in bio, or I will post a link in a while under this video where you can get it, and start slowly changing simple things in your life, the way you do them, the same things you will do but in a different way, that will start to give you more energy and more inner balance in your daily life, so stress will not arise, or if it arises, you will be ready there before it to stand your ground and stop it in the moment before it takes hold of you, so you don't go into this red zone. And really realize that we are not stressed because of external situations. We are stressed because of the inability to manage our own internal being and energies. Have a beautiful weekend. Namaskaram. See you next week.